We all have our missions here in life. I think what's crazy is we as people are allowing other people to dictate how we live our lives. Like, yes, I mean, there has to be organization, you know, there has to be some type of restriction in life, authority in life, or whatever. But y'all gotta understand, we as people are, nobody should really be telling us what to do as people. I don't believe that people should be being put in jail for a long period of their lifetime just due to the fact that, and this is regardless of race, like white, black, Asian, Latino, Mexican, whatever. I don't think people should be being put in jail. Like, I don't think y'all understand that life really just be happening. Life really just be happening. Like, you could be the most innocent person, don't bother anybody, but it might be one incident that occurs and shit go crazy, and now you defending yourself from a bunch of people with dispositions of who you are and don't even know you. I think it's crazy for there to even be a fucking court system with people that people lie. So I just don't get it. There's no way to really prove the truth 100%. So just going based off what you think and what you believe and what you heard, like, sometimes you can't even trust what you've seen because you've only seen a snippet of somebody's experience. I think people have to realize this is more spiritual than it is physical. A lot of things happen in the spiritual world before they happen in the physical world. A lot of things happen first mentally before they happen physically. So I think being angry about what's happened physically is the last thing to be worried about, because essentially we're all gonna have our day, and that's why we have to learn to appreciate people when we have them, because we don't know when their last day or their last moment with us is going to be. And yes, we're going to be angry. That anger is going to be there, but when you have a spiritual understanding of why things are happening, it eases that. It hurts. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt at all. I hurt every day, but spiritually I am strong, and that overall is keeping me strong, because I understand why things are happening. It's for the betterment of whatever it is that's going on, or it could be for no reason at all, but we all have our day. The truth is, the body has to catch up to the mind, because it's the same way we put in our minds that we want to do something, and a lot of the times people tend to procrastinate because they're overthinking the situation. But at the end of the day, the body's going to catch up with the mind, and it's going to be done whether you realize it. I bet you if you shift your perception, it's already done. Every question you have in your head and in your mind and in this present moment, ask yourself the question without any outside noise, any outside boundaries, and anybody you think would say something different. You know the answer already. We're not allowing people to be themselves. People probably go through things that they can't even describe because other people say, oh, we don't want to hear that. Oh, you sound depressed. Oh, you always got something wrong with you. We're not hearing these people. Y'all tell people to go get help, but when they go get help, y'all are like, that's negative energy. We have to allow people to speak on these things that are so scary to say out loud, because if we don't, people are going to keep suppressing them, and that's why there's so much anger. That's why there's so much rage, and that's why there's so much violence, because people don't have an outlet where they feel like they can speak without being judged. We have to let people speak freely, even if it sounds crazy. That doesn't mean judge them. It means hear them out, listen to why they feel the way they do. There's so much trauma in people that they don't even know about. We have to heal. We as people need to figure out how to work things out amongst ourselves and stop allowing organizations to make the deciding factor. And I don't mean start killing each other. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we have to release the tension. We have to release the anger. Listen, these things are going to keep happening. You know why they're going to keep happening? Because there's the feeling of guilt, there's a feeling of shame, There's the feeling, there's jealousy, there's animosity, there's ego, there's embarrassment, there's so many factors and feelings and emotions that people have that they don't realize is playing into this. And once people start to detach all of these emotions and realize that none of it matters, we'll be a better society as a whole. We have to release these things. And I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying to be careless. I am saying to detach from what we know. There's so many things we have to let go of in order to be anew. And I hope you guys can figure this out before it's too late for all of us.